Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a video on how to tame frizz, but also to avoid it as much as you can. If you really want to avoid frizz, like there's some days where I really want to avoid frizz, but then there's other days that it doesn't really matter as long as my hair looks good. And it's usually when I have a lot of volume in my hair, then it has frizz, but I really don't mind it. I don't like hair that looks too perfect, if that makes sense. So a little frizz doesn't really bother me much, but I know a lot of curlies, wavies, even straighties try to avoid frizz at all costs. And yeah, so I wanted to give you my top tips for how I avoid frizz. Bless you, mama. My daughter sneezed. Okay, so I wrote them down so that I wouldn't forget any, because I tend to ramble on and then forget what I was gonna say. So okay, the first one is to deep condition when needed. So I deep condition maybe like twice a month, depending on how moisturized and defined my curls are. Like if they start getting too dry and undefined and frizzy, I will deep condition. And just use your favorite deep conditioner. I prefer natural deep conditioners, like that don't have silicones, sulfates, parabens. Well, I avoid silicone, sulfates, parabens, and harsh chemicals in my hair. So yeah, so my favorite deep conditioner is the Shea Moisture Fruit Fusion Coconut Water Hair Mask, I believe. And that product is the bomb for my fine curly hair. So yeah, deep conditioning keeps your hair moisturized and defined and keeps the frizz pretty much away, as long as you do it often when your hair needs it. Okay, so the next one, number 2, is apply products to wet hair. That that depends on your hair type. Like some people like to apply their hair products when their hair is damp. Some people like to apply their hair products when their hair is dry. I actually like it anyway, but I have learned that applying my hair in the shower when my hair is soaking wet works better for my curls. And I used to think that it was only when it was dry, because my hair is fine and it gets weighed down easily. So just go with what your hair likes, and mostly people like to do it when their hair is wet so that everything can be fully saturated in their hair. I have low porosity hair, so it's hard for my hair, bless you mama, it's hard for my hair to suck in moisture, so I like to really get it in there because my hair is resistant to product. And yeah, so that's just what works best for me. So like I said, go with what works best for you. Okay, so number 3 is use a satin pillowcase. Okay, I'm not 100% sure that that works, but in my mind it does. And it's not only the idea that it keeps my hair not frizzy, but it just, like, I guess because when you're sleeping on a satin pillowcase, your hair is rubbing on it, but since it's a soft surface, instead of being like rough and scratchy, grabbing onto your hair and causing unwanted frizz or even like pulling out your hair, it just like it like your hair just like slips off of it very easily. So then that's what keeps it from, you know, messing it up so much. And they're just darn comfortable also. Like, I really love my satin pillowcase. I sleep better with my satin pillowcase, and I'm always like looking for it. I have 2 of them and I would like to get more. Okay, that also goes with a satin bonnet. If you want to try using a satin bonnet, you can do that as well. Wrap your hair in it and do a protective style and maybe pineapple in it. I'm not sure. I have never used a satin bonnet. But, oh no, wait, yes I did, but way back when I was like transitioning, and I didn't really enjoy it very much, but whatever floats your boat. Okay, so next is finish showers with a cold water rinse. Okay, this really does work. If you wash your hair and you style it, well, not style it, but apply conditioner, maybe your rinse out or your deep conditioner or whatever. At the end of your shower, finish with a cold water rinse because that will close the cuticle. Warm water will open the cuticle. So warm water is probably why my hair really likes when I apply my product in the shower, because the warm water opens my cuticle and allows for that product to be penetrated. So yeah, getting all sciencey. Yeah, so that helps a lot. It's not the funnest thing in the world, but just stand there under the cold water just as long as you can. I just do it for like, I don't know, maybe like 10 seconds or something because it's cold. So yeah, that is another tip. Okay, so number 5, use moisturizing products and products with hold. So that one's kind of a given, right? Use products that have oils in them, like coconut oil, almond oil, jojoba oil, castor oil. There's different oils, and make sure that you try to find products with hold if you don't mind that crunchiness, because all you have to do is scrunch out the crunch, because usually products with hold cause like a crunchy gel cast on your hair, and all you have to do is wait till it dries and scrunch out the crunch. If it doesn't come out with just your hands, you can use a little bit of oil if your hair allows oil, because mine doesn't. So if yours does, use a little bit of oil and that will help break up the gel cast. So yeah, and the gel also makes your style last longer. My hair tends to last pretty darn long when I use hold. I usually go maybe like 5 or 6 days and then I'll wash my hair because that's all my hair needs. My hair doesn't get greasy in between those days. It doesn't even get greasy before I wash it, really, but I wash my hair once a week. So yeah, and when you use products with hold, it blocks out the elements. So like say you go outside and it's raining, it will kind of be like a shell over your hair to keep the humidity and the rain and everything from causing your hair to frizz. And yeah, so the more the better, but like I say, a lot of people don't like crunchy hair, so just scrunch out the crunch when it's dry and you got it. Okay, so number 6, do not touch hair while drying. So after you style your hair and your hair is still wet, do not touch it. Once you scrunch it, leave it alone. Let it air dry, or if you blow dry, use a diffuser. I don't diffuse my hair. I don't blow dry it. I air dry my hair. It's a pain in the ass waiting so long sometimes, especially because some products make my hair take forever to dry. I'm looking at you, Kinky Curling Custard. Love that product, but it takes forever to dry. I plop my hair, and after I plop my hair, I don't even touch it. Not at all. I don't even let my husband touch it because then it can frizz. So, yeah. Okay, next is use a leave-in conditioner after you shower. So you can use your rinse out conditioner as a leave-in and just leave a little bit in your hair. If your hair gets weighed down really easily, wash out most of it and just leave a little bit just to fight the frizz and keep your hair moisturized before you style. And and if you want to get fancy, you can buy an actual leave-in. I really love my Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil leave-in, but you can use really any conditioner as a leave-in as long as it's moisturizing and it works well, and preferably one with good slip in case you have to detangle before you style and dry your hair. Okay, so number 8, rake in products for even distribution. So raking in your products is when you, if you don't know what raking your products is, you get the product on your hands and then you, well, I do the prayer hands, so I go like this to apply my product first, and then I will use my fingers, and it's pretty much like if you're detangling your hair with your fingers, but it's raking in that product and it's gonna get everywhere in your hair instead of just being in one area. Because if you miss different areas, those areas can frizz because they don't have that product, and then you're gonna see the difference between that frizzy area and that moisturized area. So yeah, that raking in your products gives you even distribution, and you can also part your hair in sections, or put your hair in sections and do it section by section, but I'm lazy, I don't do that. But you can use little clips and get fancy and apply your product to every section to make sure everything is evenly distributed. Okay, so I'm almost done, I promise. Number 9, avoid touching hair after styling. So it's pretty much kind of like don't touch your hair while drying, but also after your hair is styled, try not to like run your fingers through it, try not to scrunch it too much, because that will promote frizz. And when I scrunch my hair, I prefer to scrunch my hair with an old t-shirt instead of my fingers, because my hands will make my hair frizz. It's more likely to make my hair frizz than an old cotton t-shirt. So yeah, that was a simple tip. And the last tip is use a wide tooth comb when hair is wet instead of a brush. I totally avoid brushes, but if you still use a hairbrush, use it when your hair is wet and full of conditioner so that it has enough slip. I would not brush your hair dry because it's just gonna make it go poofy and frizzy. I mean, if your hair doesn't do that, then maybe you're like a magical unicorn or something, because I cannot brush my hair with a brush when my hair is dry. Oh my gosh, it'll look like I put my finger in a electrical socket. So yeah, no. So yeah, just use a wide tooth comb when your hair is wet and has something with slip, a conditioner. Use your fingers or a wide tooth comb. So yeah. Okay, and the last thing, it's not a tip to avoid frizz, but I would just say the days that your hair looks amazing or looks good, that you enjoy your hair, just embrace the frizz. Nobody's hair is perfect. Everybody's hair frizzes. Even people with straight hair, people with wavy hair, it doesn't matter. Nobody's perfect, and if your hair looks good, it doesn't matter. And also, usually, like I say, usually when I have a lot of volume, I have some frizz, and I'm okay with that, because like I say, I don't like too perfect curls. But if you really, really want to avoid frizz, like I said, these are my tips. I hope you guys try them out. I hope they work for you. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to answer them. I love talking to you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because I mean subscribe if you enjoy my videos, of course, right? Like it so I can know that you enjoy, and comment because I love commenting. I love reading your comments. They really make my day, and I love talking to you guys and giving you my tips and hearing your tips. It's just amazing. This is an amazing community, and yeah, I can't wait to hear from you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I already said that. I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Go Broncos!
Really?
Yeah.
Come say hi. Come on. This is my husband. Say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
The only reason why he came on is because he's drunk. Okay. I love you.
Edit.
No.
Corazón, give me some burritos.
Babe, stop. Can I finish? It's hard for my hair to suck in moisture. Babe, for real. Stop, please. Okay, but you're still like, it's making me shy. No. Stop.